Good afternoon from down under, everyone. My name is Raymond Splits. We're going to continue our Let's Play of Warhammer 40,000 Dark Heresy Beta. This should be part 7 in the series. And last we left off, we had just done Withia's fight and chatted with pretty much everyone up in Upper Hive. Gave Septima a bit of a scolding, not really. And now we're going to continue on by doing the next fight. So we will get straight into the episode, so don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you've been enjoying so far, otherwise we shall begin. I believe we have to go this way. The good thing is that there's the ability to run very, very fast when you have to.
You've got the wrong man.
Did I not extract the fuse from this thing? I did. There he is. So we're gonna save, and then I'm gonna do an immediate another save for my own personal stuff. Yeah, so this fight, I'm pretty sure it's okay to be level 4 for. It's the next fight or two, I'd prefer to be level 5.
In his name, traveler, as only true suffering leads us to his grace.
Also, apologies if you hear my drink. Again, it's gonna be a thing where I constantly have a drink while I do recordings.
The form of self-torment we are observing, expressed in the suppression of the ability to blink, is characteristic of the most radical cults of the God Emperor.
And once more I can behold you. Have you, perchance, found those guilty of the slaying of these poor souls?
Who are you?
The lowliest of the God Emperor's servants, who cherishes pain and suffering within himself to cleanse his defiant mind day and night.
What are you doing here?
With my sleepless eyes, I behold the deeds of the wretched fishermen who call themselves divers. Lost in their heresy and abomination, they commit the crime of offering sacrifices to the marine depths. They cast blooded bodies into the sea and watch their sinking with vile delight. I wait to accuse them at the very moment their wrongdoing is completed.
Let's put you to the test. I want you to quote from the Imperial Creed.
Kill the mutant, burn the witch, destroy the Xenos. This is known to every pure heart and faithful mind. One could endlessly interpret these lines, but that is a trap. For the truly faithful, the knowledge carried by the creed is enough. You do not interpret, you believe.
I'm still not sure what is knowledge to a true believer.
All knowledge is pleasing to the God Emperor, as long as it helps his servants strengthen their faith in him.
You've given yourself away, Dercus. You are a trained preacher, and there can be none other in this hole.
It is true indeed. I name myself the wretched Dercus, and am wholly in service to the most holy sister.
Why didn't you admit it right away? Okay, I thought that was bugged for a second. You've come a long way. The sister is waiting for you in her camp. Follow me.
the sister herself present in this wretched abyss of the undevoted? What blasphemer dared to permit her sacred descent into this pit of corruption and deviancy? What fool allowed even the mere possibility for such unworthy filth to lay their eyes upon her most hallowed visage? Such errands are fit only for servants of the lower order. As it is, this matters no longer. I have seen the banners fluttering above the filth and refuse, yet I dared not hope that my benefactress herself resided within that very camp. If the righteous warrior has descended into this valley of sorrow and iniquity, it falls upon me to deliver unto her the blessed tidings without delay. Come now, Holy Herald, let us not tarry even for a moment.
Well, well. Lads, look who's graced us with his presence. Holy man Dercus himself. We've been waiting for you, filth.
Get out of my way, Rebel. This man is under my protection for now.
Don't be angry, good mistress. You might not even know what sort of scum you're sheltering. He's the worst of the penitents, an absolute wretch. He delivers his sermons so smoothly, but then people start turning on each other. Whenever they come to the settlement, someone ends up with nails driven into their feet or molten metal poured down their throats. Thanks Saint Sibelius the Infallible, there's still kind people out there. Some strange folk came by, but we could tell they were the good kind. They heard of our misfortunes and blessed us with simple weapons. They told us to take no more mercy on that scum Dercus. The God Emperor himself must have sent them to us. You look like you came along with them, traveler, so you'd better step aside while we deal with him.
Uh-huh. Bloody hell, this backstabbing.
Good mistress, don't abandon us. These savages make us torture each other day and night, and Dercus is the worst of them. Not that long ago, just after the first flood, he used to help everyone. Good man he was. And now the only thing on his mind is searing people's fingers.
You say someone is torturing after Dercus' sermons. Does he do it himself?
He does. The rest of the flock's heralds don't touch anybody. But this bag of sea scum tortures people all by himself and can't get enough of it.
Who are you to execute a preacher? System Septia will judge Dercus, and as for all you, I'll carry out your sentence myself.
We'll help you, sister. Let's punish the heretics together.
Alright, let's have a look. Though their deployment is a little bit more spread out than I like compared to compared to the other version. Alright, we'll go with that. Alright. Alrighty. Sure. You had that talent yet? I can't remember. I don't think he does. Did I pick something else by accident? I did. I wasn't supposed to pick that right away. Oops. I'll have to fix that later. It's fine though. You can eat this attack of opportunity. I want you up here. Alrighty. Yeah, that should be fine. Do that. Alrighty. But that morale buff was a little bit annoying.
I'll make it work. Execute it. Following the plan.
Alright, now all these randoms will go. Okay. Thank you for setting Cog on fire, random NPC. Bloody hell.
God Emperor, send me the strength to endure!
Alrighty. I tried to hit the wrong button just then. That's alright. Hmm. I need to take a step down. Another one.
Guard your body and your mind.
Okay.
It will be done. Better your blood than mine.
Hmm. They're not morale breaking. There we go. Enemy down. Not a hard battle. Not a hard battle in the slightest. Alright, and we got our level up. So yeah, on hindsight, I have realized or come to the conclusion I have messed up my initial talent. And that one's on me. That's probably a better sniper rifle. So I'll definitely fix that in the next level up anyway, for Orthea. See if we can fix it right now while I remember. Alright. Yeah, so I picked that one. That's not one I was supposed to pick. I was supposed to pick this one first. That's fine. So that's the one that we're going to be doing. What else have we got though? Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna pick the one that's safe one anyway. What is Mirage Glide? Hmm. So Shadow Clone. That's interesting. Oh, that's extra range. That's even more interesting. Yeah, it's not bad. But CC is where it's at. And this is CC that doesn't end. What's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't end um, their combat point. So, all right. Now I'm just going to make this save very quick. For two reasons. One, I actually want to check something. Yep. Alright, so the thing that we're going to check is actually mass assail. So can no longer use attacking abilities on the current turn. Yeah, okay. That's all I wanted to know. But it still counts as a combat action. So I was certainly going to grab the other one, but it doesn't actually say in the level up screen if it still costs an action or not. Oh, what? Ah, alright, quick save. I wanted the backup
I
save.
once interrogated a heretic who claimed he couldn't be bled. The Pyre Flames confirmed his words.
Alright. Yeah. Oh, hopefully I muted that in time, so I had to sneeze. Uh, yeah, it's going to be tactical preparation for sure. Alright, so what's these other ones do? +2 morale and extra turn. Officer gains morale for each killed. I mean, it's probably just going to be bring it down. Or the Emperor. Whichever ones are these? Alright, so that would be that one if I wanna continue the remove negative effect stuff. Which obviously isn't bad, but I believe I have an ability that does that already. Increase characteristics of 15. Yeah, so I guess I'm target ally to cell radius. That's the influence. But yeah, no, it's gonna be the crowd control. But it's always good to check this other stuff. Alright. %50 more psychic damage is probably good. Yeah, there's more time for these damaging abilities later. For now. Alright, so... I'm gonna pick Asarian Grass again, but... This is where I would normally take this. Hmm. Yeah, CC is godlike, so... Probably the go-to, so she can use her own abilities on herself. Yeah, why not? Alright. So no damage, reduction. Each enemy hit must pass a mental test, will suffer 3 morale, which is probably what I'm gonna pick. Alrighty, and all enemies hit also suffer 10% more damage from any source for 1 round. That's not bad, actually. But no, I make her into morale damage. That's her thing. Morale and damage over time. Alrighty, our Ogren friend. That's probably not so bad. I think impregnable defense is probably better. Alright, so I do like taking multi-slash because it's 3 attacks. Damage to the head is probably not too bad. Doesn't use MP by the looks of it. I mean, that is pretty good. But I do like multi-slash. And it's good because we can make that agility bonus not be the thing. Alright, and this is where I'm gonna throw in a save and another hard save. Back up 2, we're gonna call it. Amirs. Yep, overdrive. Alright. So this is what we're going to test. This is why we have this backup save. %, rate of fire. But each shot is directed towards a random enemy target within the cone. Not just random target. But it would also be pretty good. But yeah, no, we're gonna try neat rapid fire. If that doesn't work, I will maybe reload it from this point on, so... Because I could probably speed run back to this wherever I finish for the episode. But we're gonna try that. Alright. Int plus toughness. Yeah, we'll do that on that. Awareness. I don't think you need any of that yet. If I maybe that. Perception is 4, awareness is 75. So... Alright, do that. Might as well do that. There we go. So there's a quick save. Alright, let's go talk to the sister.
Sister Septima on blood? Most blessed sister, permit me, unworthy as I am, to humbly beg leave to lift my eyes to your radiant countenance, that...
So what I'll end up doing, hopefully I don't talk over voice lines, 1 second.
Enough. Do not attempt to drown me in a torrent of words. You have already severely tested my patience.
Okay, so what I'll do is, in the in-between episodes, I will test out Hamir's ability off-screen, and if I see it working reasonably well, I will continue as it is. Otherwise, I'll reload it, and you won't notice a change, basically, so... One way or the other. I mean, if I had Toybox installed, I would Toybox fix it, but I don't have that done yet, so it is what it is.
Acolyte, you have delivered this miserable creature into my presence. That is to be commended. However, I expected more prompt execution of my order. Explain the delay.
I was occupied with the search for this wrench. Your servant did not merely join the flock of repentance, but distinguished himself amongst them for his cruelty.
It is regrettable to learn of such a fall, all the more so when enacted by one of the Ecclesiarchy's own. We will determine his fate at a later time. What matters now is the knowledge he possesses. You wretch! Speak! What did you learn? May the throne preserve you from loose speech.
Okay, so not all the voice acting is in for Dercus.
Professor Ursimus knows nothing of the Saint Shrine. I was able to learn only the idle rumors that the wretched folk here spread about a tomb. They say the temple still stands somewhere nearby, but is hidden from sight, and that among the people there remain descendants of the shrine's servants. A bandit called Stonehead spins tidy tales of the saint, and Rotten Fish, a despicable mutant among the divers, preaches of Sibelius to her followers. I approached them, but when they saw me as one of the flock, they drove me away. That is the sum of my knowledge, sister.
Therefore, you not only gained nothing, but now cannot extricate yourself from the local cult.
Alright. According to the Baron, Dercus has been tormenting local people, presenting himself as a servant of the flock.
Those are the words of a bandit clinging to authority. He will point the finger at anyone to shift attention from his own deeds.
Dercus has exhausted his usefulness. His devotion to the local cult renders him untrustworthy.
I agree with you, Acolyte. I will consider what is to be done with Dercus later. Take him away. On to the next matter. The locals dare to flout the supremacy of Imperial law, engaging in fights close to my camp. This is intolerable. I will see my servants sent to put this rotten place to rights, and to deliver a clear message to the people here. Any transgression invites inevitable punishment, taught to them in the only manner they understand.
I share your anger, yet to strike those who already have nothing is no solution. Leave the lower wretches alone. They will serve our purpose.
There is truth in what you say, Acolyte. Let us leave the examination of this festering sore for another time. As for your investigations, Dercus mentioned a sacred site belonging to the flock. We need to establish what he was referring to. Seek out Ursimus. This servant of the throne came before me and gave me an account of the shrine of Sibelius, but plainly he withheld some details. Lord Inquisitor Zerb assigned you to assist me with my task. Therefore, you are to question Ursimus, compel him, or obtain the knowledge by any means necessary. That, as you know, I have come to this disgusting place on the most sacred of errands. I must find where Sibelius the Infallible lies at rest, and you are to assist me. Seek out these Stonehead and Rotten Fish. God Emperor, forgive me. And extract from them everything they know of the shrine. Abandon all mercy. This mission is more important than lowly heretics whose very existence is a mistake. I take it they remain alive. The last surge did not claim them, we can be sure. And there remains time before another arrives.
Alright. Just gonna have a quick look at... Yeah, so... Not much I can really do about that. Some choices. But we are still gonna hardline that one, so... Which we'll get soon enough, I'm sure. Inventory... Speaking of stuff. Wait, which one's which? Negative morale, sharpshooting. But, okay. Alright, with what little time we have left in this episode, it gives me an idea, and I think I am going to do it. What I'll do is... I'm going to very quickly run over to...
Eyes open.
Oh, that's not where I want to go. Where is it? This way. I'm going to run over to the next area and purposely start a fight, but we're not going to keep the fight. But I won't hide it off screen. We will find out together with the remaining time we've got left. Whether or not this burst fire on Himir will be useful. Otherwise, yeah. So we'll ignore literally everything else. And then I suppose with the remainder of the fight too, we'll see just how many enemies we can kill without triggering the bad stuff. So... we're gonna say that counts as one. Because he's not in the fight anymore. Yeah, so we'll see how many enemies it takes to kill this fight before the objective gets marked X, so...
Connection restoration paused. Additional activation of power supply units required.
Alright. There'll be a perfect test for bug logs. Gee, there's probably a better test down there, so we'll immediately do this then. So, kill 3. We're going to count that one as technically as 4. Heal thyself. Get cover that way, so... yeah, it's fine if you want to snipe them. Again, we're not doing this with the intent to
Dare bleed out.
stay in this fight. We're only checking, see if stuff works. So...
Planetarium seeds.
Right. I'm not seeing cover get targeted. Let's just double check this. Trying to think of the best angle to do this and hit cover as a result of it. Probably over here. The range of it. Pretty decent. Yeah, I'm still not liking that. Okay. I think I will be changing it. So that's pretty much it for our test. So thank you for watching. I will reload it and repick this off. And then the next episode we will actually come and do this proper. So thank you for watching and catch you then.